Point number 5. Using period sentences to create suspense. This is extremely helpful for you when you're doing a creative work. Now, what is this period sentence? It is about putting the verb towards the end. Let's take an example which will make things clearer. He made the important discovery when one day, it was in the middle of July, he was inspecting the old papers he had brought home from his office. In this sentence, the word discovery is the most important part of that sentence. So here it comes in the beginning. Now take another example. One day he was inspecting the papers he had brought home from his office. It was in the middle of July when he made the most important discovery. We did nothing with the meaning of that sentence, but we just rearranged the words. The word discovery was put towards the end, and that made all the difference. See, those words, the most important verbs, especially when they are put towards the end, that makes a huge difference. It can create a dramatic effect. It can create a creative outlook to that sentence. 6th point, using appropriate words. Yes, I meant the vocabulary. The more vocabulary you have, the more beautiful your writing gets. Just take an example. I heard from the kitchen the sound of the cutlery falling on the plates. Now take this word, sound of the cutlery. Take another example. I heard the clatter of cutlery falling on the plate. Now, the sound of the cutlery, the sound of the birds, the sound of the animals, the sound of the birds, these are general terms. See, there are words denoting to each of these sounds. If you put a little more effort to get these vocabularies, the writing or any piece of writing that you make will be different or as different as possible. Here, it is the word or the sound of cutlery. It was swapped with clatter of the cutlery, and that made all the difference. The sound of birds that woke me in the morning. What is the sound of birds? Why not put that as chirruping of the birds? Isn't that much better than the first one? The sound of the leaves could be put as the rustling of the leaves, making it much better. Point number 7. Simple sentences to complex sentences. Now, what is this simple sentence and complex sentence? I meant complex sentence and not complicated sentence. Let's take one example so that it is clearer. Columbus was born in Portugal. He was given 3 ships by the Queen of Spain. He became famous as the discoverer of America. He died in poverty and neglect. See, these are small sentences conveying one idea at a time. These are called simple sentences. Now we are coming to what is this complex sentences like. Columbus, who was born in Portugal, was given 3 ships by the Queen of Spain. He became famous as the discoverer of America. However, he died in poverty and neglect. See, the only addition to the sentence was a few connectors here and there. Okay, and that made the difference. See, on the first set of sentences, they were just individual sentences putting one point one after the other. But when it came to the second sentence, it was beautifully connected with a few connectors like however, and, but, etc. So what are these connectors? I hope you know it. These are words like although, though, however, nevertheless, besides, all that. So try to make judicious usage of these connectors so that the sentences are complex ones, not simple sentences that everybody can write.